video we're doing a sort of sponge cake, but this one is salty. We call it cake aperitiv, and it's basically a puffy, protein-packed pizza with all the ingredients inside. So let's see what we need. First of all, we need a mushroom, a sad one, some olives, sliced if you want. I have half of pepper. You can put one or half, like I have. One big onion, some lunch meat, some cremvush, some cheese. This is Balkan cheese, Greek style, but actually it tastes exactly like telemet. And 6 eggs. Also, we will need some oats flour. So, and I think 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I want to try to have in my diet, actually is high protein, less carbs, and it's only making sense because it's more, it keeps you full better when you're eating protein. Also, I've heard recently about the carnivore whatever carnivore diet where you eat only meat. I don't know about only meat, but if I have cheese and eggs, I'm pretty happy. I'm trying to do something here. Not sure what, a thing or two, and I made this. I'm not sure what and how, but you know, it's good enough. Good enough as we're calling it here. Now, I will chop some mushroom, but the taste is very good. It's like eating pizza, as I said. So, I'm trying to do something nice here. Now I'm starting chopping my peppers, the red peppers. The recipe calls for a green pepper or half a green pepper and half a red pepper, maybe some yellow pepper to have a color, a nice combo of color. But you know what, this is what I have and this is how I roll. Everyone is its own boss in its own kitchen. Also, it calls for 100 milliliters of oil. Are you nuts? I'm not going to kill myself with that. It's the blockage of arteries. If you put 100 milliliters of oil in a sponge cake, come on. Even salty sponge cake. 2-3 tablespoons of olive oil, I think it's enough. Now we're cutting the onion. So what I did, this is optional, but I like to have a little bit of color on my cremvush sausages, basically. I cut them and add them to the stove, and to that I will put just a pinch of olive oil. And that's because I want to add my lunch ham also, because it's very dry and thin, and for sure it will get stuck on the pan. So this is just a little something. So I want to have a little bit of everything cooked before I put them and start with the eggs, to not have soggy things inside. The meat and the olives you shouldn't cook if you don't want to, but the peppers, mushrooms and onion for sure you have to cook, otherwise everything will be soggy and your cake wouldn't be fatty. Let me bring you here to see what I'm seeing. So after this guys heated through just for a hot second there, and to catch a little bit of color and to change a little bit of flavors, what I do is put them aside. I know it's time consuming, but I like to consume my time on good food and great taste. So everyone does what they like. The thing is, the Romanian rule is you always have to fry, let's say, moisten the onion, then add the peppers, and then add the mushroom while you cook your food, because this way, if you don't dump everything together in one sitting before the pan got heated a little bit, you will not have the same taste and the same experience. I'm sorry, but this is the honest truth. I know that a dump and go thing is more efficient and the time manager, let's say that, but it's not the same taste, it's not the same flavor. Yes, there are onions and peppers and mushroom there, but it's not actually the same taste. Of course, I will put some pepper with my nice salt and pepper thingies. And I will let this onion soften, and then I will add the other ingredient. The onion is nicely done, having a little bit of color, and because I wanted it moist and not crunchy in my food, I just added a little bit of water and my peppers, my red peppers. Meanwhile, while everything is cooking in this pan, the onion and the red peppers, I'm adding also the mushrooms, because mushrooms have moist inside and we have to dehydrate that moist. I will prepare, because for tonight's dinner we will have this salty sponge cake, like pizza style, but also we will have some marinated hot wings. Also, I made 2 bags, 13 in each, because I realized I forgot to add tomorrow's lunch here. So now is everything added, and from one big bag you can make 3 portions of this kind of marinated spicy chicken wings. I'm adding them each in an extra bag just to be sure that nothing is spilled in the freezer. That's the last thing I would love to have in my freezer. And now I will pop them in the freezer, and that's all with the chicken wings. I am moving this in the oven to start cooking until I do these kind of things. So now I have my chicken and popping it right in the oven. It has 200 degrees for how many minutes they want? Okay, not 150. I think it's better this way, and I will put them back to reheat after I finish everything, just to be warm. Until then, okay, I did everything needed. I also downloaded the videos because I have 0 space in my phone, and that's my life. Okay, let's see. I will separate the eggs for now because I need to make a foamy thing. Okay, I will mix everything together with my mixer. I know we can do it by hand with a whisk too, but this time I'm in a bit of a rush. So we will do that. I'm adding some salt to season everything. I'm adding also a pepper dash. And I don't want to dirty more things. I'm adding nutmeg, but you can do it like this. There's no problem. It will grate very easily without cutting your hands, don't worry. So if I can do it, and usually I cut my fingers off very fast, without cutting my fingers, believe me, you can do it too. This is just for a dash of something, to feel something goodness there, but doesn't really know what. I have here my oats flour, yes, that I have to add later after everything is mixed. So I will mute this, make a foam, and then come back to you. Otherwise you will not hear anything that I say. Now that the eggs has doubled in size, we're not looking to have a meringue here. We're just trying to have a little bit of volume. The recipe didn't call for a meringue, you know. It's just what I like to do to go the extra mile. But other than that, I'm adding now 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So 1, 2, that's enough. And 100 grams of flour. So what I do, I have a scale, but I never kind of use it, or I don't want to do it right now. A tablespoon is 25 grams, so I have here 50 and 100, and for a good luck, maybe a little bit more. That's all. Now I will mix everything together. No, I'm adding a baking soda, because actually the recipe called to mix everything together, beat the eggs and then put the baking soda, and it will do miracles. For sure it will do, but it's nicer when you can do everything together. But it's nicer when you can do it a little bit separate, just to have a little bit of something to go. The next steps I will do them with a tablespoon or a spatula better, just for everything to combine better and not kill all the volume that we worked for. Trusty spatula here. I will drizzle everything around like the meats, and I already added the veggies. I will add, I have a few marinated cubes of cheese here that are very nice, and I'm not letting them go to waste. And 2 handfuls of olives. Mix everything together loosely. Add some of this Balkan style cheese. They said to cube it up. I don't like to cube it up. I want to break it up because the texture is kind of nicer. I like it more this way. So I will start with this much, and I will continue along and see where it takes me. I'm in a bit of a rush because filming it's always taking longer than the actual cooking, so I'm a bit running late for dinner, and I don't want to do that. Okay, chunky cheese is better than cubed cheese, in my opinion. It's more rustic, I like it better, leave me alone. What I want to do more, go the extra mile, is adding a little bit of oregano, because pizza goes well with oregano. I don't see why this salty cake would not go well with oregano. So also, again, we will combine everything together like so. Starting from this moment, there are a lot of ingredients, as you can see. I'm putting everything in my pan here. Not necessarily happy of how it turned out, but you know, you work with what you have. And I need to pop this in the oven pronto. Okay, lining everything up as best as we can. A tap on the bottom, and that is it. I'm putting it in the oven until it's nicely made. While everything is making, this looks amazing, and I think I need to do something to it, honestly. Okay, I need another one, just because I will burn my fingers down if I don't. I need to switch everything to put this here, like so, in the oven, and then I will put the other thing down. I just need to find my things. Okay, we need 150 for the sake of not burning everything down. These need to stay more, but of course they need also, you know what? I can do something else, and I think it would be more productive to put them in the air fryer because I'm running really late. These are the crispy chicken wings, crispy, spicy, marinated chicken wings. Those are ready, but the salty cake not. And I'm afraid it's watery in the middle, in the center, and crispy on the outside. So I don't really know how it will turn out. So this is the final result. It is cooked, but it's on the moist side. So next time I think I would add more oats flour, just to be more puffier. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you guys later. Bye!